Exact. Three camera. Not less than three camera. Okay. Here we are at the foot tapping tutorial. We're gonna tap. I'm gonna show you and teach you how to tap the feet like a monster. No, but it's gonna be it's easy tapping the feet. It's part of our music, our soul in Quebec. Where exactly it comes from, it's a great question. There's a lot of different explanation for that, but the most important thing and the one who connects everyone is to keep the rhythm, to keep the cadence, the where is the beat, especially when you play for dancers, really well known all around the planet. The image I have in my head is the fiddler sit on a chair on the table in the kitchen and tapping the feet, and everyone around are dancing. This is the view I have. This is what I have done a few times. It's a really great experience for me and for the dancers. This is the main soul of a real home. When you play, you want to hear the feet. It's part of it. It's like a Boran is to Irish music. The foot tapping is the heart of the rhythm section for the Québécois music. So for the cues, when we changing parts of a reel, doing some syncopations like that, it's just to say, okay, it's to bring everyone. We are there. Are we on the same page? So that's a good call for everyone. Or if you change the tune, if you change reel in a medley or in a jam session, that's a good call. I would say. If you don't play an instrument, you can tap the feet. Most of the time, we have a lot of call and response songs home. So you will see the singer stand and everyone around will tap the feet. You learn tapping the feet when you are young. Home, this is the first thing that you can do and be a part of the evening. So I really love that. It's part of me, and my bowing as well is close to that. With the years, tapping the feet, playing the fiddle for the dancers. It has been very my complementary rhythm section. So tapping the feet is a good exercise as well. So we're gonna go over the 2-4. So we have the single, we have the double foot work. And also we're gonna go a bit over the 6/8, the jig rhythm, which I don't play when I'm tapping the 6/8, but I love to follow musicians and singers sometimes with that rhythm. So let's start up with I am a right-hand musician, so I start with my right foot. But if you're left-hand, you can start with your left foot. So you just need to do the opposite thing I'm saying. So if we start with the right foot, I love to do two sounds in one beat, which is, let's call it a flam. So when you're doing percussions, a flam is two beats, two sound on the beat, which is cock-lock. So here it's fast. So 1, 2. And a good way to reproduce that, you should imagine yourself like you want to kill a bee which is on the floor. So you won't tap with only the toe or only the heel. You will tap like that. So the heel will eat the floor and the toe will flam the floor. So this is how I do. And we want a really good and strong first beat. 1. So You must be confident in your thing there. So if we use only the right for now, it's going to be two sounds. So I do the flam, and then I come back a bit with my toe. So flam, toe. And what I'm doing, I don't want to bring my feet too high. I try to keep it really low, because if you speed up, you will have difficulty for that. So I'm always putting my 2 feet here like that. I don't sit, and I don't put all my foot on the floor. I try to have some space between the heel and the floor. So if I do the flam, it's the full foot. But then when you come back, you will use your toe, but leaving about inches under your heel to the floor. So to make sure that you will be alert to do some syncopations that we're going to see later. So let's do only 2 sounds for now. Flam, toe. And when you come back with your toe, you don't want to do your flam too much further in front. You want to do it really a reasonable distance in front. And when you come back with your toe, you kind of make sure that you have not a 90% angle with your foot here, your leg, but almost. So if I do this, I'm a bit in front, and when I come back, my toe is at the almost the same level than my knee here. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and a good one, a good first. So flam, toe, right, flam, toe, right. So you see, it's not tuck, it's flam, toe. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna use our left leg, left foot. So the rhythm is that rhythm. You should have the rhythm in your head. 1, 2, 3, 1. So that's the rhythm. Really, really traditional rhythm. You will hear that rhythm in the. It reminds me the djembe when you play djembe. So it's the same thing. The cowbell in Cuban music is doing that rhythm as well. So let's do right. So it's right, left, right. This is how we're gonna do, and the left will be the toe. Left toe. So right, left, right, and then you need to do again, so you loop that movement. So it's going to be right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Flam, toe, flam. And I am always, when I'm doing the toe, and even my left foot when he's not tapping, is kind of bouncing. So I have like here, I maybe I have now it's more 1 inch or 2 inch between my heel and the floor. So I make sure that my left foot is ready to go. So if you put all your weight on your foot and you leave it on the ground, you will lose time if it will be the time to tap. So let's do this again. 1, 2, right, left, right. Flam, toe, flam. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1. Chick-a-clack. So this is how it goes. So while you are doing this exercise, you can talk to your neighbor if you want, or if you play music, you just concentrate to play the reel. So I will play you a tune. Et attention. Another good exercise if you want to increase your bowing after having look the bow and shuffle tutorial. You can do both together with the shuffle and the feet. So that's what we will call the single foot tapping, because the double will be 4 sound instead of 3. So you will do the same thing on each foot now. So if I start with the flam, so it's kind of weird. I will play one time through a bit faster. This is the double. The simple is this. Single. Double. So tapping the double way will be. So your left foot we will use the heel of the left foot like that. So the same way, then the right. Sometimes when I will tap double, I won't do the flam. I will start with the flam, but it will be only the start. And after that, I will really play. I will tap only the toe heel, no flam on the right, even on the left side. So if we start right foot, right, and right toe, and then left toe, and then right heel, and left heel. And then you do that again. Right toe, left toe, heel right, heel left. This is how I will do. Be careful to not take your right foot and left foot too high from the floor. You know, we want the movement of the feet. So this is very good. A good exercise. Now, because I'm tapping the feet without playing, it's different. I will prefer to leave my foot really close to the floor. And sometimes you will hear some flam. It's like you must be relaxed. You just make your feet really loose, and you follow the tune. Etc. etc. So this is the double way. So you can mix from the single and the double the way you sometimes I will follow the rhythm of the tune. If I tap single, I will sometimes add the heel, and I will try to reproduce the rhythm of the tune. This is a good challenge if you don't play any instruments, but if you tap the feet following the other, if you know the tune, just try to follow the rhythm. It's gonna be a great exercise, and it's a way to tap the feet and you add something to the tune. If we only hear the feet, it's not the goal. So we should follow the musicians around. It depends where you are. If you are in a family party at home and everyone is tapping the feet, fine. But if you don't hear if you cannot hear the singer or the musicians, maybe you are too much or you're tapping too loud. So really, it's an instrument. If I play the fiddle too loud, it won't sound really well. If I yell instead of singing, so it's all part of that. So really, make sure that you are alert to what is going on in the kitchen party. So that's what we're gonna use for the 2/4, the reels. And sometimes I will add some syncopation. If we go through one specific, which I use a lot, it's that one. So tack, tiki, tack, tiki, tack, tack, tiki, tack, tack. So I will do the accent in doing the flam. So I tap single, tack, tiki, like that. And then when I want to do the same, when it's the time to do it, most of the time it's before going to the B part of a tune, or before coming back to the first part, or if you change tune. So you will use that formula. Give a kick. It's really it's like a drum who's doing a pass on the drums and finishing with the crash cymbals. So it's the same mind that you should have. Tack, tiki, tack, tiki, tack. So that's how it goes. So right, left, right, left, right, flam, right, left, right. So that's how it's a good exercise. So right, left, right, left, right, flam, right, left, right. So that's the position of the feet. So right. Let's do it again. That's a great pass that you can do if I put it with the tune. So I start the measure just before changing the tune. So that's where I will use it. This is the main syncopations I'm using. For sure, you may hear me doing other syncopation. I invite to look at what I'm doing during the performances, and remember that you can slow down as well. So, and there's a screen where you can see my foot. So this is where you can learn other syncopations. So. Again, I think we should remember that you are part of the music when you're tapping the feet. You are bringing your soul as well, but respect everyone around. So I remember had to say to people, which is not really fun, but I had to say to people who were not musicians, but they were only tapping the feet. They were not playing the fiddling or guitar. They were only tapping the feet, and they were rushing the beat. So everyone around the circle were kind of they were disturbed about those two guys who were too much happy, and they're bringing their income, but it was too much. So I had to say, hey guys, try to follow us and maybe tap a bit less louder, because it takes a lot of place. I really know when the foot tapping is there when I don't hear it. So, which means that we know that he's there, but it doesn't change anything to the tune. It doesn't rush, and it's not too loud. It's when it's right there at the place the foot rhythm is supposed to be. That's my cue to say perfect. The feet work goes well. It's like the boran to the Irish music. If you listen to a Irish band which they play the boran, so you'll see that, wow, it's great, it's there, but it served the tune. So that's a really great thing that you should have in your head. It's the same thing than the triangle, le tiffer that they will do in Louisiana. If it's too loud, if it's too much, it won't go well. So that's exactly the same thing. So after that, sometimes you will hear some foot tapping. A guy who will tap in the 6/8, so the jig form, which is exactly the same step. So it's flam, toe, toe, flam, but except it's the rhythm who's changing. We are in 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, tack, 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 tack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tack, 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 tack. It's the same step. Flam, toe, toe, flam. So right, left, right. But the rhythm, we are in 6. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I love to slide my right foot when I'm doing the flam. I come back a bit, and here we don't hear it too much. If we had some sand, I could put it on the board, and then you could hear it more. But this is the move I'm doing. Right, left, right. So that's how we will tap. I don't play and tap the 6/8 at the same time. Some of my friends home, they do. But since I'm more a 2/4 a real player, I have never worked it out. But I will follow other musicians or singers around. If I go faster, and you can put accents there. 1, 2, 3, tack, 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 tack. So that's what I will do for the 6/8. But you do what you want. You make it your own. This is the best and the most important thing. To me, what gets me really, it's the 2/4. So the single and the double step here. With a good flam, we remember that we want to know where is the first beat. 1, 2. You're the drummer of the session, of the party, where you are. So this is what covers the footwork I'm doing home. Take it again. Take it, make it your own. And remember to listen to the musicians around. Try to be the metronome and the soul of that rhythm section. It's really important if you want to have your friends around you and being happy and feeling that you have the drive. If you're playing feet for dancers, follow them. Just see, because when the feet starts, it's really hard to take them back. So you should be aware of that. So I wish you the best luck with that. Have fun. Try to play a reel with the feet. Take a reel that you really know well and play with that, tapping the feet. And with the time, you will have a kind of a habit. You will have a rolling percussion team with your fiddle and your feet. So wish you all the best with that, and see you really soon.